All right, yes, so the fantastic Sunday Sports Show right here on Sports Radio 88.9 Brila FM. Yes, and that was the technical director of the Nigerian Para-Lifting Federation. You hear the matter which he talk about how the team they go to do their work for now. Until when they don't go Paralympics, carry gold medal, then the drums will come out. That part. He said, "Me they not worried or shock them." Now waiting me a year, I don't know what you heard. Now when they go, don't they show now for the Paralympics? That's when you understand now. All the canopy like this, skate track will get work that time, that period. Yes, but for now, all this one are just to prepare for waiting. They cook soup. So now they're just picking ingredients from different parts. Now they don't go Manchester. Now go plug time for Manchester. I don't know whether Manchester time I did taste, but that's what they went to get from Manchester. I sure love that they cook. So normally, so when the food done, it goes sweet for everybody, but we'll all enjoy it. I'm very sure you want it. You want it? Me, Seb, I want it. I go follow Seb. The Para-Lifting World Cup is on, and it is in Manchester, and Nigeria are the leading team, the leading nation in that competition. Yes, I also say they go there like this now, so and they're preparing. You heard how it's going to run for the Paralympics. It's a pathway something. So at the end of the day, challenges now be say some nations actually they look Nigeria now with corner eye. They don't want to give Nigeria the ready. They don't want to give them the slot as they want time. But Nigeria will keep going for these competitions. As you heard the technical director mention, they are planning to go to Dubai after they come back from Manchester, and then they'll prepare for the next one, just like that. And Dubai should be in June. The Paralympics is later after the Olympics, so that would be much later in the year 2021, between August. That was when we should be expecting things to go down, and it's a very beautiful one. I can't wait, really. Trust me, I know if you wait. For the Paralympics, the Para-Lifting Federation, they drop something juicy. The matter they always soft for that side. We saw already. Yes, teams will be said for that competition. I'll just run through the medal standing. Of course, Joy Mayaki mentioned that there were 9 gold medals, and that was just a few minutes ago. She said that, but something don't change. It's always changing, so make we update you as they change as well. And in total, the medals Nigeria have, and also what other teams have. Teams like Kazakhstan. Yes, let me just follow up with Ukraine. Ukraine have a total of about 2 gold medals, yes, and silver medal is 4, yes, both from women and men, while Nigeria has over 9 gold and over 4 silver medals. So that's not how the matter be right there. Host nation Britain has 1 silver and 1 gold and 3 bronze over, yes, that is what I can see looking at the results that has been put up right there. Of course, junior category, senior category, and the results continue to pour in as we prepare for the big one. Yes, and we just cannot wait to see the team get back. How many gold they go carry come back finally when they are done with that competition. Today is the final day of that World Para-Lifting World Cup. It is Manchester 2021, and today is the final day of the competition. All right, sport fans, let's get to hear from you. 0700000889. We see they talk much about what did happen in the world of sport, and earlier on I told you about Dillian White. Just in case you did not hear, I make a talk again. Dillian White, yes, he beat Povetkin. Remember that this was a rematch. The very first one happened, and they say Povetkin shock White. White not believer. I can't be like say they see double. But then in 4 rounds, yes, Dillian White has taken what he said my own. What he belonged to, and I say don't collect him back now. What Povetkin took from him, and that was what we saw in 4 rounds. It was a knockout win for Dillian White. Yes, and that was how they went out in Gibraltar. Yes, as he won all of that. A lot lot of fans who came out there. They were like, this is the end of the road for Povetkin. Talking about the analysts, those who have analyzed that fight, says it looks like it's the road for Alexander Povetkin. Yes, the question mark is still there. But then the promoter of Povetkin has said, talking about Andrei Rabinsky, he don't talk now, say in believe, say Povetkin will actually retire from boxing following his defeat to Dillian White. That is what his promoter said. And what the promoter is even saying, the promoter is believing, and has also said that he go even try to ginger him now, make him retire, but that he don't do. That's what the promoter of Povetkin is even saying. Yes, as the body be like this now, they say body don't weak, body don't taking off. All right, even after the fight, we saw both fighters backstage. They were shaking hands, they were hugging, they were much in love. Yes, but not enough to walk down the aisle, I tell you. Yes, Dillian White, of course, was a good guy who went out to, share some of the moment with Povetkin, just to shake his hand and to hail him. All right, and we're already starting to hear the likes of Anthony Joshua name around it. And he says what we saw was that Povetkin only, Dillian White was just taking a line out of Anthony Joshua's book right there. Yes, talking about showing some kind of sportsmanship matter right there after winning that fight. So Dillian White is the one who won that fight, just in case you didn't wonder earlier how that went down. So it is now time for Dillian White to look at what will be the next stage for Anna, still in that heavyweight category. Yes, a world heavyweight title is the goal for Dillian White. Can he get it? Looking at the heavyweight division currently in boxing, Dillian White get what he take. Or the Anthony Joshua did there, Tyson Fury did there, Deontay Wilder is there, even Andy Ruiz is coming up. So just some of the guys, just to mention some names, we'll be saying go the reason in terms of the road to becoming a world heavyweight champion right there. But this morning is good to say that for what he has gotten himself is a title. Yes, and I'll give you that one. Sport Fan Sport Radio 88.9 Brula FM. Also continue Formula One. We saw what happened with Lewis Hamilton. I said this one it came as a shock to many sport fans. It has started. It's going to be a long season in Formula One, and so many things they brought on for this particular season. The double cap in terms of wages, and they actually didn't do so much changes to cars due to Susu not too tight. Pandemic has panded the level, but then it was a win for Verstappen. Yes, in the Formula One, and Lewis Hamilton came second. And then, of course, it was also a third finish for Valtteri Bottas in that one. Mercedes finishing second and third, while Valtteri Bottas, or rather Max Verstappen, 9-con win right there, celebrating his win. He said, "I saw him one do this year around. They don't want to let Lewis Hamilton just they carry everything to go. So it is one down, many to go." And Lewis Hamilton says, "What can I say? Of course, from qualifying, from practice, it was Max Verstappen who was the fastest." And I saw it take carry winner, of course, winning in 0.388 seconds. That's not how he beat Lewis Hamilton to that first pole position. Okay, so fans, we just let you know how they be right there in the world of sports, and it is also going to continue today where you talk about in Europe. Yes, the qualifiers are on. Yesterday we see some shockers and some shock absorber, but as the matter go be, Ronaldo the verse, Serbia 2, Portugal 2. Ronaldo would have made it 3-2, but then there was some kind of magician, a defender right there, and he said enough. Of course, there's no VAR. The goal line technology wasn't working. So in that game, in that stadium where they played that yesterday, so now Serbia take collect 1 point, Portugal with 1, and Ronaldo is so angry and even got booked for that. Well, just some of the dramas what we see from action. I remember it is still a wonderful win. Nigeria don't qualify for the AFCON. We see they talk about that one. We can't stop talking about it. We then look ahead to Lesotho, how the matter will be, and we will have Victor Ezeji join us right here shortly to talk about the home-based players. What do you see? What do you expect against Lesotho? Yourself can jump on it. Yes, Facebook is Sports Radio Brilla FM. We're live. even on Twitter at BrotherFM889. So all the things we'll be saying, me and you go to discuss like this now. So is the chances. Seeing what Anna Yoiwala did. If you're not seeing her, you hear right here on the Frequency of Champions. And the hope now is this one doesn't mean the home base players moving forward. Yes, how should we be expecting? Are you expecting home base players now to be getting invites into the national team? Also, Paul Lonwachu, let's stick with that man. As Paul Lonwachu won your heart. Yes, when I say won your heart now, as he won it to the extent that you, would want him to, of course, get himself a position, a starting position in the Super Eagles. He has always been the man who comes from the bench. At least most recently, we've seen that happen in the last few times when he don't play for the Super Eagles. Yes, he displayed that yesterday. That goal when he gets to, what he mean to you? Has he changed your mind about anything about Paul Onuachu? Yes, should he also change the mind of the coach as well? Yes, these are some of the things we're going to look at talking about the national team, so you can join the conversation. The Lesotho game, yes, waiting you want to see. Do you think that Lesotho game is a must-win? Is it a must-win game? Should General do some testing? Should he use that game for trials and maybe temptations? Yes, what thing you would expect for that Lesotho game? It is going to be back home game. Should he test it? Should he use that game for testing? Should that game be just one of those games? Should he be taken too seriously in terms of the lineup, the formation? What do you expect Mayro do different in the game against Lesotho, different from what he did against Benin Republic? And that one self still follow for things maybe say you and I go reason right here. Now let us be looking ahead. AFCON is around the corner. We don't qualify you. The next thing now is it is not too early. Are you optimistic of the Super Eagles' chances of winning the AFCON? Is this the team? Do we have them now? Can they win it? Yes, you can talk to me about that as well. The Sunday Sports Show is a gingerlicious one, and as Batabi like this, now time for us to serve you the Football Live preview show. Johnny Baba, the Sports Diva, and I be my name. When we come back, we immediately will link up with Victor Ezeji. We'll talk matters be like this now. So until say yes, there's no Matthias in the team, but I'll name one this morning. Of course, right here on the Sunday Sports Show, we'll get to talk about that. We'll also take a look at other things when they happen for Europe and something concerning offside. Yes, we'll look at it, offside, onside, and other ways that football can be exciting. They say some of these games, some of the rules, like they kill the game. So we'll talk about it. We'll also take a look at other sports as well, the UFC, boxing, tennis, NBA, and many more. Johnny Baba Nabi, my name. Let's take you to Football Live, the preview show, so you know what's going to happen later today. We are Ashon. Don't forget to the MPFL go live. The teams are talking tough. Aqua United now one team, Kwara United now another one. All this one are teams will be safe top table today. Even Enugu Rangers, Canopilas, who want the on top of that table? They're not tired to see Kwara for there. Everybody wants Kwara down, but who will actually win to stay on there? Sport fans, we're reason all of this when we return from the preview show. Still joining Baba, the Sports Diva.
88.9. Here it comes. The frequency of champions.
Every day.
Identify your station.
88.9. Brilla FM.
Brilla FM on 88.9. The station with attitude.
It's all about the international break this weekend on Football Live. And Sports Radio Brilla FM will give you everything you need. Matchday 6 action begins in the AFCON qualifiers as Namibia face Guinea in a rather dead rubber Group A encounter. Silly Nacional are through to Cameroon and will be without starman Naby Keita when the fixture kicks off at 2, as Namibia wait another 2 years for the Nations Cup. Libya and Tanzania face off for the AFCON slot in Dar es Salaam at 2. The same time, already qualified Tunisia hosts Equatorial Guinea in Radish. It's all systems go for the Inselang Nacional, who will hope for a miracle against the Roast. Data favours the North African sides in this group, with Libya never losing to Tanzania and Tunisia only ever controversially losing to Equatorial Guinea in that tie in Mongomo at the 2015 Africa Cup of Nations. In Group C, already qualified, Ghana faced Sao Tome and Principe in Accra at 5. But that doesn't matter, with all eyes on demand as Sudan seek to break a jinx of never beating South Africa. The aggregate score 6-1 to Bafana, who will be with the services of Bongani Zungu and Keegan Dolly after both missed a tie against Ghana due to COVID-19 restrictions. A point will suffice for Molefi Ntseki's men. The Sudan under 1,000 fans in the National Stadium in Omdurman. It is make or break for first AFCON since 2015. In Europe's World Cup qualification, Kazakhstan and France opened the curtains at 2. Both teams are 4th and 5th, and Les Bleus must erase the memories of the draw encounter against Ukraine. This will be the first meeting between both sides. Ukraine and Finland wrap up the day's action at 7:45, with Andriy Shevchenko's men looking to build a stronghold on the group as they are placed in the World Cup for the first time in 16 years. At the same time, Andriy Shevchenko made his only World Cup appearance. England will hope to extend the unbeaten run against Albania at 5, while Poland and Andorra square for only the second time in their history at 7:45. It is also the same time San Marino hosts Hungary for the third time in their history. The aggregate score 0-19, with Hungary coming off a rudderless 3-3 draw against the Poles. In other matters, Iceland will be keen to continue their unbeaten run when they face Armenia at 5, whom they've never conceded against, while Germany, fresh off a 3-0 thrashing of the Icelanders, travelled to Bucharest to face Romania for the first time since 2000 in a competitive game at 7:45. The National 11 have lost just once away from home in their last 8 matches. North Macedonia was Liechtenstein for the first time as well. In the last game of the day, either toe. Denmark host Moldova at 5 in other group business as they seek to build on their opening win. They've lost just once at home in 5 years. Austria hosts the Faroe Islands at 7:45, with David Alaba and co desperately seeking to bring back the glory days. The Austrians are currently on a 6-game unbeaten streak, while Scotland faces Israel in an intriguing Nations League rematch, with the Israelis winning at home while the Scots knocked them out of Euros contention. Spain travelled to Georgia at 5, looking to continue their unbeaten run against the opponent. Afuria Hora never convinced against Greece, with a controversial penalty pegging them to a point. The Reds haven't won any away game in 2 years. Luis Enrique will be rightly worried. Kosovo hosts Sweden at 7:45 in a high-stakes fixture, with Zlatan Ibrahimovic backing the squad. Sweden, although have winless in 4 away matches, and it is a worrying start for Jan Andersson. Bulgaria hosts Italy at 5. The Azzurri have not lost to Bulgaria since 1968 and are unbeaten on their travels in 3 years. The agony of Russia will surely be banished under Roberto Mancini. Switzerland hosts Lithuania at 7:45. The Reds have never lost to the Yellows and will be keen to keep up their campaign aspirations. NPFL action will go down, and the Nimbus clash with Dakar is the pick of the bunch at 4. MFM travel to Jigawa either to as well in the relegation scrap, and all the action will be on Football Line. Catch the radio's anchor from 12 noon on Sports Radio 88.9 Brill FM. And don't forget to use the hashtag FootballLive to ask your questions and send in your comments. Download the Brilla app on the Google Play Store or the Apple iTunes Store and take Brilla with you anywhere and everywhere. Do not miss out on the action.
Every day,
Identify your station.
88.9 Brilla FM.
B-R-I-L-A Brilla.
A bigger sports experience just for you on several platforms. Sports Radio 88.9
Brilla FM,
Lagos,
Abuja and Onitsha.
Enjoy our services on www.brilla.net.
Anywhere, everywhere, and also on our handle at 889 Brilla FM on Twitter, Facebook and Instagram.
Subscribe to Brilla Sports TV on YouTube.
Watch, like and share our videos. Brilla.
It's a total sports media experience. Anywhere, everywhere.
Imagine a world without goal.
Sports Radio 88.9 Brilla FM.
Welcome to the good life.
My name is Reminisce, and I'm a football fan. Just like you, I love the drama, passion, and banter that comes with football. And I want to hear your views on the exciting action from your team and mine. So let's hang out every week on The Agenda with Reminisce, where you are the experts and your view is valid. Let's banter, throw shade, and relive the action of the past week. Every Monday from 8 p.m. on 88.9 Brilla FM. The Agenda with Reminisce, because your voice matters.
Brilla FM, a complete deal.
Hey sports fans, you can now watch your favorite Brilla programs live on Android and iPhone devices anywhere you are. Download the Brilla app on Google Play Store for Android and the Apple App Store for iPhone users. Just type BRILA and look for the football with a microphone wrapped around it. Download the app and watch your favorite presenters live. What are you waiting for? Just type BRILA and look for the football with the microphone wrapped around it. Take Brilla anywhere, everywhere. Brilla, your home of the fans.
All right, yes, Sport Radio 88.9 Brilla FM, still the Sunday Sports Show, and still on top of the matter like this, one by one. We're starting to look at the things that will be say go happen right there for the AFCON possibilities. Yes, they say the possibilities then plenty as far as the AFCON is concerned. And one thing where they possible be say Nigeria can win it. Yes, very, very possible. Nigeria can win the AFCON. Yes, how they go to winner like this now, so is something that will start building. Is a process that they're going to need to cook from now go reach there. Of course, you heard right here, the team, the Super Eagles, are getting ready. They will be touching down Nigeria. And the way they go to touch down on water style. Yes, they'll be swimming in. Well, using the boat anyway. Of course, and that is how they will be arriving Nigeria. Real soon, they go enter road. Of course, enter road. From road, they go enter water. Is a process. Now from road, they go enter water. From water, they go enter land again. Of course, and we heard about from the media officer talking about Alex Iwobi. Alex Iwobi is okay. He's asymptomatic and, gets symptoms. He's fine. He's self-isolating. He's on his own. And of course, the NFF is on top of the matter in terms of trying to get some antibodies test and all of that run. So that now waiting, the media officer of the Super Eagles, Baba Femi Raj, actually revealed to us this morning, where we say we follow on here and concerning the Super Eagles. And for things that will happen later today, he says there is just in the mood of recovery. Of course, light walk around the camp when they arrive, and that is in preparation for the Lesotho game. So the Super Eagles have qualified. I would like to know how optimistic you day. Well, if you're optimistic, if you're already looking at the AFCON, that Cameroon go happen. And if your eye already long reach that side, now if you don't do the calculation, you don't think about who to beat. Well, no draws for you. Yes, the teams are still qualifying. Some teams still need to pick up some tickets today. So ahead of that one, so now we go to wait and see how the matter go be. So one last round, and that will be as it is. We'll see Namibia against Guinea. That will be today. Looking at the African Cup of Nations. We'll also have Tanzania play Libya Tunisia against Equatorial Guinea. Sudan go play South Africa. Ghana against Sao Tome and Principe. Yes, those ones self get work, and those now the fixtures for today. 17 tickets have gone already, and they say 7 more to go. So how things go be like this now? So now they wait to teams like Mali has qualified. Guinea don't qualify. Let me just give you a rundown real quick. Burkina Faso don't qualify. Ghana have qualified. Now South Africa have not qualified yet. So it is between South Africa and Sudan. This one tough. For this AFCON, what would they say Nigeria is supposed to? It has to be Uganda or Malawi. There's still a chance one of these teams can go. Yes. Meanwhile, Gabon don't qualify. Gambia has qualified. Morocco has qualified. Yes, so far Mali has one of the highest points. Yes, Mali, the likes of Senegal, and even Tunisia. These are the teams who get the most points. So that is for you to take as we press forward. Morocco don't qualify. They qualify with 11 points. Yes, Cameroon as well have qualified. They have 10 points from their group. They're also host nation. Egypt qualified with 9 points. May you know how the matter rugged. 9 points. Egypt qualified in a group that has Comoros, in a group that has Kenya, in the group that has Togo. In 5 games, Egypt have just 9 points. Okay, rugged. Comoros as well. Comoros, yes, they self don't qualify with same 9 points. So now it's just about who will finish on top of that group. In Group H, Algeria has qualified. Zimbabwe as well have qualified, finishing second in that group. Not finishing yet. It's still a fight. Something can still happen. Who knows? Anyway, in Group I, there is Senegal, and they have qualified. Congo and Guinea-Bissau will fight for the remaining slot from that group. In Group J, Tunisia and Equatorial Guinea don't qualify. It is bye-bye to Tanzania and Libya. No chance. Group K, Cote d'Ivoire have qualified. Now it is between Ethiopia and Madagascar. So that's not where they're going to, drag them. Of course, we saw as well for Nigeria. Nigeria has qualified. Big ups, yes, to the team. And when they talk about nation where we say don't qualify, nation where we say qualify and they are unbeaten. Yes, you can call Egypt in that group. And you can also call Nigeria in that group. When you call Nigeria finish now, yes, look around, and then you also want to hail teams, other teams where we say get that group as well, where we in the AFCON race that are unbeaten. Nobody don't fit touch their team at all like this in the qualifying series. You can also give Mali as well have qualified, and they are unbeaten. Yes, same goes for Algeria as well. Algeria still unbeaten in the course of this competition. Tunisia as well are unbeaten in this same competition. Burkina Faso, yes, are unbeaten in this competition, and they qualified like that. All right, sports fans, so when they talk the matter like this, let's go and welcome one man where we say go still help us observe the team as it take concern this Sunday sports show where we did like this. Now let's find out what is going down right there. In terms of Lesotho, the home base, what we need to see, what we need to correct, what we need to look out for. And I'm talking about the home base because this now one part of the national team where we say a lot of fans say okay, they still need to share them, mixing supposed today. And we saw a little bit of what we saw yesterday and how the fans reacted to it. So let's go find out what he made of that one. We have Victor Ezeji joining us right here on the Sunday Sports Show. When we return, we got to look at some of our talking points, and I'd like to hear from you right here on the show.
Every day.
Identify your station.
88.9 Umbrella FM.
A fantastic Sunday sports show right here, Sports Radio 88.9 Umbrella FM. We see the get reaction on the Super Eagles. Fantastic run right there for inside the AFCON qualifiers. BT Benin 1-0 just yesterday. Joining us to discuss the matter at RCB, we have MPFL legend Victor Ezeji. Good morning.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Talking about home-based players, even the ones where we say get invitation, and the one where we say can't get playing time. Talking about Ayimba player Anna Yoewela, you yourself you play for Ayimba. What do you make of the whole process of involving the home-based players in this current Super Eagles team?
Well, we've always clamored for home-based players to be included into the national team. Initially, Mr. Gannett Ross said the league was not on, which we all agreed with him at that point. But the league came on, and we were approaching week 18.
Yes.
So he had no other excuse not to invite home lads into the national team. Let's also forget that, look, for every particular game, at most 16 players will play the game because of Corona at the moment. Yeah, we have 2 games, but inviting 21 players from Europe is not good enough for the league, because we expected more players to have joined from the league, even if we all know he is not going to play them, but it's give them that sense of belonging. When we were playing, one of the motivations that we had was, we know if you do so well in the league, you will be called up to the national team. But that's not happening again. That's not happening again in the national team. We so depend on foreign players. We've moved from foreign pros to foreign bonds, which is not too good for our league. It clearly shows that the league is not progressing, because if the league is progressing, then there should be more players, because the coaches are not, the coach himself, he's not even looking at the players. He is always giving excuses for not inviting home-based players to the national team, which is unacceptable.
Okay, and we can say that to some extent we've seen something change. First off, inviting 3 players, and at least one played. Anna Yoewela played in the game against Benin Republic. Nigeria won that one 1-0, and he did not just play, also made things happen in terms of the goal, and a lot of fans have been rating his performance in the game.
Well, to be very honest with you, that goes a long way to tell you that we have players in the league. We have qualified even without kicking a ball. So Mr. Genero will want to justify or try to claim why he invited him. If we had not qualified before now, he would play, if that's the truth. But what we're clamoring for, and we'll always say, is give these guys a chance. They are Nigerians. They deserve to be given a chance. We're not saying you shouldn't give the foreign professionals a chance. Also give the home lads a chance. They're all Nigerians. We all saw what Anayo did. A few minutes he had to play. He distinguished himself. Okay, ordinarily, if players were not withdrawn, or players did not withdraw because of club activities or injury, that means nobody would have seen Anayo in this game. So we need more players to be invited to the national team for them to exhibit their skills. Now everybody's talking about Anayo. There are over 100 Anayos in the MPFL that needs this kind of exposure. You can imagine the kind of confidence Anayo will go back with, to play league games. That's what we're talking about. You need to bring these boys into the team. Even if they are not playing, bring them. There will be a time when they will play, because we qualified now. There's nothing to be scared of again, so he had to play Anayo. Ordinarily, we all know he would have played him.
Well, we didn't know that for sure. Maybe Raw had in his plan that he will bring Anayo from the bench.
I know that.
Okay, so now we have the Lesotho game, and there's still a John Noble in that team. There's still Adekunle Adeleke in that team as well. Since Nigeria have qualified, and all things being equal, now returning back to Lagos to play at home, do you think we should expect to see 2 of these other home-based players?
Ordinarily, what Genero will do is to make sure that he gives every other player that Nigerians have not really seen a chance to play. He has this mentality of, even when he's playing market women, he wants to win, at all costs. Football has passed that stage. Look at the England squad, that played their first World Cup qualifiers. They kept all their main players out of the team and played some very new players, and they delivered. If you don't give them opportunities like that, they will never deliver. We expect to see Adeleke, we expect to see John Noble in goal, we expect to see Anayo still play. If it's still possible to bring in more home lads to come and play, they should do that, because there is nothing to play for any longer. We've topped the group, so we're already qualified. So this is time for Nigerians to see other players that they've not really seen.
Okay. But then let's bring it to your own experience, because I remember back then as well, when you were playing in the league, you also had call up to the national team as well. You know, how tough is it really being in the camp with all these foreign based players, and there's this possibility and this mindset of, oh, the coach would not play us? How tough can it be?
Well, when we were playing and being invited to the national team, it was basically on merit. And there was no time we had any iota of doubt in our hearts that we would not play. My first call up in national team, Angola, I played. So if the coaches don't believe in the homelands, I wouldn't have played that game. I played. That was under Coach Christian Chiku. He played me because he had seen me play in training, he had seen me play in friendly games, and then he took me there and he eventually played me. You know, that's the kind of things we expect to see. You know, because when we go to the camp, we go with the mind of, look, it depends on the player's exposure anyway. You know, most players naturally are very shy people. When we're going to the camp, some of them get intimidated seeing foreign players. But footballers are very funny people. You know, it doesn't take us 2 seconds to mix up and socialize, because we all know we're players. If you saw the video of them going, you will see how Anoya was teasing even the foreign players. I'm sure he has not met some of them, but you know, he blended almost immediately, and that's how it is once it's in the national team. There's no segregation. You know, but boys are always different. They will always act as boys. Nobody cares. So there is no need to be scared of anybody, or being scared of if the coach will play you or will not play you. If you do well, you will definitely play. But it's just that the mentality of Raw is a little bit different from what we used to see when we were playing. Because these players are even going to camp. We outside were believing he will not play them, because that's the impression he has given to all of us. But ordinarily, before when we're playing, once we're going to the camp, we believe we will play. We always tell ourselves we will fight for justice and we must play, and we definitely played. Okay, now, so let's bring you back to the league, Eyimba, and other things happening as well, particularly with Eyimba. Eyimba currently now they're in the CAF Confederations Cup. I think the last time we spoke, they were about getting that ticket to the group stage, and now they got the ticket. They've already played a couple of games already from the group stage, 2 games gone already, and you know, juggling between the MPFL and the continent. What do you make of Eyimba so far, playing in the league and still in the CAF Confederations Cup? I always told people, you know, people have always been of the opinion that most times our leagues are not on us when our teams don't do it in the continent. But I've always been against that, because I have known from experience and from what I've seen that it is even our teams even get to the group stages and beyond when our leagues are not even on, because when they start traveling from Aba to Maiduguri and back by road, it tells on the players. These players are not robots; they are human beings, you know. But now you see, that's why Eyimba have started having outstanding games, because they can't even meet up going to play the local games and fly it out, because it takes a longer process to fly out for their game, because they are not well funded at the moment. They are not well funded at the moment, you know, because you see other teams coming to play them, they will fly directly from their base to Port Harcourt or Owerri and then stroll into Aba. But if anybody is going to play, they will have to go around, sometimes go to Europe before coming to Africa. You know, it's funny how these things happen, but they don't have any option. They have to play in the CAF Confederations Cup. I see them qualifying from this group. At least if they're not topping it, they should be able to come out second. You know, but all things being equal, it is never easy to juggle the league and Confederations Cup. It's always a difficult task, but I believe they will pull through because of the quality of players.
Okay. Now, what would be your advice to Fatai Show at this point in time? Both competitions, of course, trophies, especially with the CAF Confederations Cup. Is it wise to pick a struggle at this point?
My advice to Fatai will show that he has depth in his squad. He should try and rotate his team, because if he doesn't do that, by the time his player starts breaking down, the ones that are supposed to come in and fill that gap, they will be very low in confidence. But when you start giving them games to play, their confidence will definitely grow. They understand fully that it's only when you come out first or second you'll be able to play in the CAF Champions League. That's why they juggle both teams. So I think Eyimba is one of the teams that has always been in the continent and have not struggled in the league, because they know how to strike a balance to making sure that they do well in the continent and also do well in the league. And it has been working for them over the years. Most teams we have seen in the continental games and league, once they crash out of the continental games, they start struggling in the league, in difference with AIM. But if you check their track records, they're always thinking of going back to the continent, and that's why they have always been successful. They don't just put all their eggs in one basket of saying they are playing in the continent. No, and they also have at the back of their mind that for us to go back to the continent, we have to do well in the league as well, and that's why it's been working for them. So Fatai also should know this, because I believe by now he should have had the mentality of Ayumba. So I think all he needs to do now is to make sure that he rotates his team. If he does that, then he will have no issues.
All right, thank you so much, Victor Ezeji, for joining us right here on the show. Thank you.
My pleasure.
Every day.
Identify your station.
88.9 Brilla FM.
BRILA. Brilla.
A bigger sports experience just for you on several platforms. Sports Radio 88.9
Brilla FM.
Lagos,
Abuja and Onitsha.
Enjoy our services on www.brilla.net.
Anywhere. Everywhere. And also on our handle at 889 Brilla FM on Twitter, Facebook and Instagram.
Subscribe to Brilla Sports TV on YouTube.
Watch, like and share our videos. Brilla.
It's a total sports media experience. Anywhere, everywhere.
All right, yes, Victor Ezeji right there on that one. Talking about the home-based players and what they are your last performance. What he can show now, we say they are more yes, they say many of the for inside the MPFL now to go find them because they're plenty. Of course, we've seen different kind of performance in the MPFL so far. If you haven't following the MPFL, we've seen goals. We've seen some games end without goals. We've seen all kind of performance. Yes, even on the continent, if you check on like this now, so there are some players that you might have picked out here and there. And Victor Ezeji this morning just sent a message to General that look within, you go see. I'm sure you want to react to that one, and it's very close to what we've been discussing right here about the home-based players, French players, the Lesotho. And he said if to say chance this for that Lesotho game, if to say if you happen, not to invite more Anayo. All right, yes, of course, Anayo Dodu Sotino. Moving forward, do you think that the home-based players should or would get more invitation, judging by what we saw? And do you think that they should be getting more slots, more invitations to the national team? A couple of things don't happen why they never they come, according to General. He has given different reasons. The first list that was dropped, and the home base players were only John Noble Dame 9 day inside, but circumstances led to Anayo being included. Same for Adekunle Adeleke as well. Lesotho is coming. Lesotho is next. How important is the Lesotho game to you as a fan? Is it necessary? Do you see it as a game that you must win? The game is at home. Is it a must-win game? Is it a do-or-die game? How you feel General approach that game? And tell us that will also mean what kind of players should he use in that game? Should he use players you have not seen, just like Victor Ezeji mentioned? He said this is not the opportunity for fringe players. This is not the opportunity for more home-based players. Now this kind of game now they need to play. I mean, Nigeria has qualified. There's nothing at stake anymore apart from the 100% record, which who knows, they might still not lose at the end of the day. So you tell me this lovely morning on the Sunday Sports Show. If you are watching live, yes, this is the Thanksgiving service. Hello, welcome.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, my name is Ike.
Ike, you're welcome.
First of all, I have to congratulate the boys.
Okay.
I think they did marvelously. It was a great win. Massive win. And congratulations.
Hello, Ike. Now wow. Anyway, thank you very much. I'm sure you'll be able to connect back, and you were just about to pull your voice on the matter before network or carry you go. But try again, bros. I'm sure you'll be able to get through to us. Sport fans, we did live on Facebook, so no darling, hit us up on Facebook, okay? And we'll have talking points. We have them right there on the Facebook fans page. It is Sports Radio Real FM this fantastic Sunday morning. I want to hear from you. Okay, I'll take out some of the comments where we get from Facebook. I'll be taking them shortly, and then I'll return to the phone. And remember, 0700000889. Let's see what the fans are saying on Facebook this fantastic Sunday. Yes, I have also Francis who says okay, good morning. Thank you, Francis. He says, thank God, though, it's another brand new morning. Yes, to my brother. He says, congratulations to the Super Eagles. Their victory against the Squirrels of Benin yesterday. It was indeed a great one. Ekene says, I love the program. Thank you for watching live all the way. Yes, Agbo Emmanuel. I hope I have that right. He says, thank you for watching live as well. Comrade Etim Emmanuel, thank you as well for watching live. He said, these are current Eagles cannot win this AFCON or more egotists. Small, we must win it this time. Okay, but then you have a problem. You think we cannot win it, but then we must win it this time. So how can they? If you see this Super Eagles see him currently as a team that cannot win it, that means something's got to give. Something has to change. Mark, return to the phone lines, I beg. Yes, you can tell me how optimistic you are. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning.
My name is from Lagos.
Your name is? Isa.
Yes, my contribution is that I see this country, the way we are facing this country is just lack of selfish.
Lack of what?
We have a selfish in this country. No, forget just this selfishness and just bring the player that we know that they can be better. But we have a lot of players in this country. But honestly, like yesterday, if that they can use all those players that in bench. We don't know who can bring a victory among them.
But it's not possible to use all the players on the bench. You know that.
No, I don't mean they should use all the players, but at least they should give them a chance. Because by next game now, I believe if they can use all those players, like if they can use like half of them, maybe you can get the victory.
Okay, so there's another game. So should they use those players that didn't play? Those ones who sit down bench?
Even they can use it like all. Maybe they can use like Habon. They know that those people they are talent. That's why they bring them. Yeah, they know that they have talent. They can play well. That's they bring them. So they need to give them 20. But they just bring player and just keep them in bench, and they use all those players. All those that already know them. They need to play. Give them a chance and can play. They can play. Okay. For them to play. Like what you say, like the way things England have done. See. It's not the older player now. They bring new player and they play well. They victory. So that's what we're supposed to do. Yeah.
don't hear you. You see that England on there? I just want to tell you. Gareth Southgate no be smarting. Now, bandana and bandage. Now it tell they wrap your head to sleep for night. Gareth Southgate no way. You don't understand. He's suffering from headache. Headache they worry him. Yes, because even the selection headache self. Now players, even players now they, you know, where players they understand with you. Say, coach, we understand. Not worry, we get you. That's the issue of Gareth Southgate. Okay, but I understand what you're saying. Yes, of course, Victor Ezeji also made that comparison, talking about what England did, what they're doing with their squad. But then the Lesotho game starts with, first of all, is it a must-win game in your opinion? Or should they just use that game to do 1 or 2 observation, do 1 or 2 testing? Or is that a run lab? Yes, talk to me. Hello?
Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning.
Yeah, my name is Onyebuchi.
Onyebuchi, welcome.
Yeah, thank you. Victor has said it all. Yeah.
What did he say? He said plenty things. Which one?
Like giving the home base chance to play more.
Okay.
Yeah. And my suggestion is once they're coming back today.
Yeah.
Yeah. Once they're back, let them give them their match bonus, both home and away. Let those go back to the other clubs.
If not you, hello, calm down. If not you, your club, you see the way club they hold their player back. Your club can't allow you say go. You call after one game, they can't tell you say they go. You too, you carry your bag, they go happy. You happy?
No. We know.
No.
The Soto is a must win. We must win.
You never answer my question. If not you, how you go feel?
I'll take it that way.
Oh, you take it that way. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's give those home players more chance to play. Let him feature all the invited home players.
Yeah. Okay. All right, thank
you.
Have
a lovely Sunday.
Thank you very much. All right, 07000889. You know, sometimes when we say some things, I go just, are you serious? Like, go here. Do you know how some of these players came? Do you know how they came? And now they should come and be going after one game. Well, except you are doing it like, okay, we want you to rest. But I don't know. Yes, even the Lesotho self, don't forget it, there are some players that came that have not even played at all. Some self never play at all. So the question is, against the Lesotho, do you think? What is your opinion on the home base, the French players? Should they let them lose? Oh yeah, can't run now like this now. Yes, just like, of course, Victor Ezeji said he would like to see John Noble in goal. No need for Maduka to come outside. Just give John Noble, go post. Maybe he go keep first half or go keep second. Of course, due to COVID-19, 16 players can play. Of course, you can make 5 substitutions. Hello, welcome.
Hello, this is Jude.
Jude.
Yes, I'll be first time caller.
First time caller. First time caller. What did you bring for Thanksgiving?
I bring a lot.
Okay.
I bring a lot.
Oh yeah.
We see on our station. He did the task for good. Like seriously, make it for. See, we're not getting the station for the task.
No worry, we did everywhere. Yeah, Brilla app. Just they tell them they download the Brilla app.
Yes. You see this Nigeria match. Man, not lie, you see football a big business. You understand? When Nigeria plays, Nigeria draw 4-4.
Yes, now.
You know, people lose. You know how they do now. I think football is going to best business. Football not be small business, so you know how people lose. So, say me they will play those one base like not people qualify for another chance. I also play them. You first of all, you start from the little they give you. Go away when you go away. You go, they'll give you big or make you do.
But they don't give somebody don't do the small one where now. One player yesterday don't do away. So judging by that.
My God, will not be down to judge. As a team, Mona combine win chance. You know people will like the play chance. I think they're doing them. What is the name of this guy? We go start with another time. I don't forget the name. When they play chance, most of them they play the national team and they play for the fire. So by the time like you know if play chance, even qualify for chance, you don't play the main, you don't play group stage. Now they say for the big stage when they give me, it's not possible. Now you're talking about the Nations Cup. Which many players.
But Sure, you know, say just like the way they say they select players for Shan. If you want to come out the players where they select for the Shan, you not cover, you not even reach 1 full team for the MPFA, and there are 20 teams in the MPFA. Not even in the MPFA. NNL. So that one they use the scene of 11 people till they rob the how many over 100?
Yes. That is now say sports because if you do it well, you will cry for more. You will say, okay, give me more. You don't do what they give you. Why you take give you another chance now? Even though you see now cooperation. I play. I play football very well. Okay. So that will not play go far. You understand? I started to play state league. I started to play when I was very young. Because why? With the play little competition, with the winner. So the coach just to get confidence, is not okay. We go feed one. We start to plan. The same like we will not perform. They lose. We can't do it. Now the truth be that one. The truth be say these players, people they invest say Nigeria go win. They need to win. Not go play at the end of the day they'll give us the DP.
Okay, so what do you they try talk now? Be say may they play the Lesotho game normally the way they go play.
May they plan normally. Where they go plan. Where they go take every day. It's not business.
Okay, my brother, how much you put for this game? I beg because this is your business. You don't push up.
You know the truth. Say you don't understand the business part of this football. They know. Nigeria, the truth is Nigeria not take football as business. That's the problem we're having. This is Nigeria as business. Now resource. This is now resources for this country.
I don't hear you.
Well, this is and see this fall on us. Any day, anytime, I'm my guy.
Okay.
The truth is sometimes it's gonna recruit. They give us. It too feel relaxed. Push and now you can't say give us results.
Okay.
If you say I don't arrive, they say no, we need results. See the game against Seredo, we see again injury, we change our hairstyle, it's not something else for us. So we just thank God, so we manage win, at least win and win.
Win and win,
we win and win. We go manage them.
All right, thank you very much. Yes, bros, I don't hear you. Not to do you more hear from others. Okay, enjoy your Sunday. Yes, Sport Fan 0700000889. Excitement everywhere. Okay, and we are looking at this one. Let's hear from you. You know, a lot has been said about the home base, and you know, most of the comments they go to the Shan competition. But then I still ask, and I stand by that. Who go the Shan? How many years ago they don't come back? They don't go back to you are meant to be judged on current form. If not by all those I be before some for not still did the national team courage now, of course. So I think we also need to balance ourselves still looking like that. Victor Ezeji said the home base players give them chance. French players give them chance against Lesotho. How important is the Lesotho game to you? Hello, welcome.
Okay, to come.
Johnny Bava.
Oh, good morning.
Good morning. Who they talk?
Yeah, this one, Ike God,
Your name is?
Ike God,
Okay, welcome.
Yes, you see, for me, that game against Lesotho is a must win. It's a must win.
Okay.
And I will tell you the reason. I will give you like 2 or 3 reasons why it is a must win. One is, every match we play is an international match, and so it also counts on our international ranking. Yes, if Lesotho beat us, it will take so many things away from us. So when the ranking comes out, you will surprise we will go down.
Okay.
So, but if we have won Benin, if you know Lesotho, I know they are in terms of ranking they are below us, but then it will also add to our ranking. That is one. Secondly, winning has a way of boosting your confidence. So let us remain on the winning side.
Okay.
Whatever comes our way, whether Aba, whether academy, whether wherever they are, let us keep winning. Let winning become our part of us, so that whoever that comes our way will win. Thirdly, I want to believe that it's what they call winning bonus for the players. So when they win, they receive the bonus. If they lose, no bonus for them for that. So they have so many things to play for, and I'm sure the coach will want to use the reserve players. And so it's also an opportunity for them to prove themselves. So if they don't win, it means that they are not capable. So it's an opportunity for them to prove themselves. So that the coach will say, this one too, they are very good. They can sign in anytime. So there are so many things to play for. My own is let them go and beat the Lesotho very well. Let them know that we are still the champions of Africa. Let's beat them very well. I don't like all this 1-0, 2-0, 3-0. In those days, we used to see 5-0, 9-0, 8-0. Let's beat them well, very well, my sister.
Okay.
God bless you.
Thank you. The last time Lesotho Nigeria, it was 4-2. Nigeria scored 4, even Dutch them 1 goal, give them 1 own goal. I remember Chidozian was here. I said there was a goal that was recorded as an own goal for him. Dutch them 1, I may not be like say with 2 wicked, you know what I'm saying? Only us go score 4, we're not gonna let you give them 1 extra. May not be like say they your waka call like that. So this time around, the last caller said they beat them well. Okay, I hear you. So I'm hearing now, I beg, may they not use that Gate experiment to, may they use the Gate run experiment, or may they use and play normal. Should they stick with the winning team, the winning squad, or they should general test and untest? So for now, forget say the MPFA go live, and we have big games in the MPFA. 8 today, 2 tomorrow. We're counting down to that one. Okay, yes, and I can't even wait myself for that one. The MPFL, of course, solid ever as the matter be. MFM and Eyimba, they do work just that was on Thursday. Yes, where we say the play was a rescheduled game. We see our MFM beat Eyimba 1-0. Eyimba beginning to feel it. Of course, Victor Ezeji mentioned that easy to actually try to do the two at the same time. It tires sometimes. Hello, welcome.
Hello, welcome, John.
Good morning.
Good morning. My name is Ayo.
Welcome, Ayo.
I'm fine. Well done. Good job.
Thank you.
I am happy with the players' performance yesterday. But basically, in as much as we are building a national team, in terms of we have major tournaments coming up in the nearest future, we still need to play some of these guys, because if we had not had the home base boys, the fringe players in camp, if we have the Moses Simon, Kalu and all that, those fringe players might not play. Anayo might not get to play yesterday. And we will have ended up playing goalless draw in that game. We need fighters. We need people that want to prove points. So, Lesotho, I will appreciate the 3 home base get started. If at all, maybe the keeper can come in, Uzo start, and the keeper comes in if the game is sealed. Since chances of changing 5 players. Use it. But this time next year, the Nations Cup will have come and go if I'm not missing it. I don't know whether it's going to. So the coach needs to believe in this voice. There are more of Anayo Uwala. The fact that they fail in Chan does not mean that there are more of it. This Anayona will sign for one club in Europe tomorrow. We'll keep praising him. And he left here. Then another thing yesterday that I noticed, this guy, Samuel Chukwueze, after the match, I hear people saying his service. On this boost pitch, I called before and I told Kenneth Debo Amokachi, if a team is leading 2-0 and a striker balance was supposed to pass the ball, it's very clear somebody is set to pass the ball and go, and he shoots the ball. Or even if it is 0-0 and the ball score, he plays everything and the ball gets to net. That a coach was supposed to punish that player, even if the ball score. Samuel Chukwueze has been.
Oh no. Sorry about that. I hope you try to get back and finish that one. And I don't know anything about that. Yes, of course. No wala. I hope you get back. 0700000889. Somebody else there here. We'll reach Facebook sharply. We'll read 1 or 2 comments. Hello.
Hello, Jenny Baba. Good morning.
Good morning. Happy Sunday.
How you doing? How about it?
I do alright too.
I beg now to be talk to.
Unzubiafa.
I do fine. See, I beg guys today game. I never get a chance to go watch them. But I pray Tuesday when I go watch them. I already watch the highlights on my phone. You understand? No, what that is life that is open now.
Yeah.
You understand? So for the game, I think I mean, I don't say I'm as a Muslim game for Nigeria.
The Lesotho one.
For those players we no play yesterday, you know, we no play yesterday. I think that Tuesday they go want to their talent. You understand? They go want prove a point. You understand? Those players, I think this Lesotho Nigeria surprised me. You understand? I'm not even tipping them to win that yesterday, but they dominate the game. You understand? Those guys, they can't even come outside to play. You understand? They saw yesterday. They proved me wrong yesterday. But me, you know what am I the point? Because they go carry this thing, go the match, where they go carry water, full of water go. You understand? You understand? So that's the answer that done my spirit. You understand? But thank God they proved me wrong yesterday. You understand? Then Tuesday game, I think they will win that game.
Okay.
But let they use that let they use those ones. They will put points for us on that Tuesday. Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, yes, sport fans, we don't hear the matter be. Yes, let's check out what the fans they talk on Facebook. And this one be for them like this now. So, and the question is judging by Anna. Yes, Anna. If you don't hear Anna, who be Anna? Well, of course, he's an Ayimba international player. Yes, Ayimba them. We be say like this. So, in the work of a year, invited to the Super Eagles, and he played in that game. He had one or two, movements which caused things to happen, and he definitely was very much involved in the win against Benin Republic. So, and after that, a lot of praises don't come. Yes, for Anayo. Abdul Onda says that is how we will keep saying we are more merit to play for Nigeria, but our coaches has believed in foreign base. Okay. Suleiman says more players should be invited and play for the following reason. We give the boys a platform to showcase their talent. It will also give more international bodies to come and partner with our league brand and generate more funds and development for coaches and players. It will also increase the level of seriousness, knowing that they will be invited based on merit. Stanley Nana say home-based players should be invited based on merit, not just for the sake of inviting home-based players. I don't care where a player is based, so long as he's doing enough to be in the Super Eagles. Merit should be given a very important place. Maxine Thomas says definitely I was impressed with Anayo's performance. Thought he had a limited time to showcase. Though he had a limited time to showcase what he had, I still saw good movement from the player. I pray Rock gives him more playing time against Lesotho and invite many others in the next window. Olariwaju Lawal says, although we have qualified, Rock shouldn't risk the integrity of the nation. If the match is taking place, yes, the match is taking place in Nigeria. It is okay. I guess you don't know much about this anyway. Okay, yes. Collins Anthony say, I beg, go make we see these three players first for some time before they go invite others, and they should try to upgrade the league. All right, Honorable Victor Kechiko Fomba on this one says we have already qualified for AFCON, so nothing is at stake. May Raw play home-based players in our last game to see the best out of them. Okay, Augustine said the same home-based players who cannot qualify for CHAN. All right. Olariwaju says when it comes to Super Eagles, because a player do well in his debut game doesn't mean he will continue forever. When it comes to home base, where is Junior Lukosa and the likes? Please let him continue with the consistency in the local league and see what happens next. Talking about Anayo. All right. Yes. And Ifeanyi says yes, so they should give him more chance to play for Nigeria. They do better than the foreign base. All right. It's a very interesting conversation on Twitter. I'll check out on Facebook. We'll check out Twitter soon. Hello, welcome.
Good morning.
Yes, good morning.
Congratulations to our sport yesterday.
Thank you very much on behalf of them.
That's it. By Tuesday, we are going to beat Lesotho 3-0.
3-0.
Yes. we are winning for our backyard, 3-0.
Okay.
I dedicate that goal to Akin Mutumba.
Yeah.
Akin Lapam.
Yes, of course. Thank you.
We're happy for them. Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much. Of course, yes, still remembering Marcel and Marcel Akinlangpa Mutumbe. His soul continue to rest in peace. Of course, I remember one of the callers who called on my show said Nigeria should win for him, and they did win. Yes, of course. All right, sport fans, make we check with the fans they talk. We did Twitter. Remember, saying a Sports Radio Brilla FM. I got some tweets on this one. Yes, and you can even watch live. You can follow the conversation on Twitter. And I said it's soft like that. I did tell you, soft like today bread. So, at Bruce. 8260, plenty numbers on Twitter. Samara says, our chances for the Nations Cup. Now 100% chance, so as long as our guys can love each other and celebrate each goal together, then we will be inspired to win the AFCON in togetherness. Togetherness is the key. All right, thank you, Samara. Yes, on Twitter, yes, he says togetherness is what will help Nigeria win the AFCON if they can be together. All right, yes, and he spoke about Paulo Nwachu still on Twitter. He says Paulo Nwachu, he bossed net again. Away victory, Rwanda will be their champion. I believe in Nigeria. We win. Okay, thank you very much for believing. Are you a believer? Nigeria chances at winning the 2021 AFCON. From where you did now, they look in January will be live. Yes, that will be next year. Of course, are you seeing for where you did now? Where you observe them? All right. At Teju_baby_ says this coach and Ole are the same, not tactically. Just go to the field, play what you can, play and try to win. If you don't win, we will defend you guys. Okay, I'm not sure if this is about the AFCON. Waiting concern Ole and AFCON. Eki Matthew says their chances are 40/100. The country is not serious, so the players will go in with that mindset. How? Please explain. Uchenna_Stanley saying at 30%, so we don't have a tactical coach. He doesn't know when to substitute players. Are you sure? I remember the double doctor in his analysis right here on the Sunday Sports Show. Brother, back to you. His post-match analysis mentioned how General got it right. Yes, he got it right. It's not many times you hear that, of course. And we have Oluwakode on Twitter says we have 70% chance of winning. That is if the players and the coach get focused. No loose guarding, no 70% chance, no strong ratio, my brother. But that is that you will lose 3 games. If you lose 3 games, I don't know. You can't. Brother Jide on Twitter at Fatai Olajide3 says slim chance except magic. The coach is not tactical enough to win the AFCON, so we'll go help us run the magic now. At Idore says, isn't it too early to start talking about winning the AFCON? It's not. Nigeria's qualified, so what are you waiting for? Yes, we never know our group opponents. So the question is, are you seeing it now? Is it possible? So many things could change. I understand you, yes. And it's months away, but then, are you the same? 0/10 with the current coach. So says Noah Blessing on Twitter. Noah Blessed _ rather on Twitter. Yes, at Perez_Capri on Twitter says 50% chance. And we have Red Rose says 50-50 on what they see in terms of the chances. What are the chances from where you stand, from what you see, from what you have presently in the Super Eagles? What are the chances? At Undamed 07 said the crop of players now are as talented as we had in 1994 and 1996, but the coach is not good enough. So, in my words, chances are slim. So he said, all right, thank you. And still on Twitter, Deji_self-motivation say, I don't believe in General. His case will always be nearly can never kill a bird. He doesn't have tactics. He's too he says too clueless to know when to substitute, even when to invite the right players. The players he left out was the one that did the magic. All right, yes. So the question we had right there is, what are Nigeria's chances at winning of winning the AFCON? Yes. And that is what we are looking at. Also, Paul Onuachu, henceforth, should he be given a starting shirt in the Super Eagles? You don't run and reach like that for your own. The way you reason we are on Facebook, Sports Radio Brilla FM, Twitter at Brilla FM 889. Tweet your hashtag, may land, may sound. Hashtag Sunday Sports Show, one word. Hashtag Sunday Sports Show. Yes, at Stan IK consigning Paul Onuachu says, that's at Okoro Stanford, says, I disagree. Let him prove himself again from the bench. If you start him now, he will go back to his former self in the national team. Okay. Noah Blessing says that decision is only for the coach to make. All right. And Red Rose, Chelsea First Lady says, of course, so, but that's the coach's discretion. Of course it is. But then in your opinion, has he won? You don't win your heart to that extent that you want to see him start a game. Yes, that is the question. And at the self-motivation says, yes, henceforth, Kelechi should be deployed to another role. Kelechi is not an outright striker and is neither here nor there. So henceforth, Onuachu and Osimhen should turn the striking role of the Super Eagles to their birthright. To their birthright. Can you do that? All right, guys. Yes, it's a fantastic one. Remember 0700000889, and we are looking at how things be right here. The team how movement be in terms of the Super Eagles and the next stage with a day like this. Lesotho is coming. Are you ready for that one? Well, if you're not ready, we'll make you ready. We'll get you there. All right, let's take some calls. 0700000889. We don't give you some of the talking points, and we're going to still give you some more. Yes, I mentioned something about rules in football and how things if it change. So we'll also look at those ones as we move on. We'll also give you some information. Remember that it was not a fine one for Portugal yesterday. Yes, Ronaldo the vest, Ronaldo blood the odds, and as the odds, so that they observe. Romelu Lukaku was in action. He tried. Kevin De Bruyne as well, and the whole Belgium. But then Czech Republic denied them. And the man, Thomas Suchek, yes, with the Czech Republic. They checked Belgium, kept them, and that was a very, very interesting game. Very, very interesting. It goes for reach 5, but then Courtois and even the Czech Republic goalkeeper, all of them, they stretch hand tire, not be small thing. But then later today is going to be big. Yes, we'll hear that Bulgaria, Italy is a big one as we prepare for that game. And Roberto Mancini is expected to start Andre Bellotti, Lorenzo Insigne, Federico Chiesa, all of these guys against Bulgaria. They were kidding. Wait till they happen. Anyway, we also hear that if you take it to football, club football now, Juventus, that they use this international window now till they do window shopping. We hear that Paulo Dybala will be let out, and as they let him out now, they think about players where we say they fit sign. They're looking at a swap deal for Paulo Dybala, so players that they could get in a swap deal for Paulo Dybala. I don't know how many people would want Paulo Dybala in their team. But I would say Juventus said that they look out for currently ahead of the transfer window when it be say it go open right now. When it go open much later, yes, at the close of the season. All right, later today, of course, we'll see how France can do against Kazakhstan. Not supposed to get a problem, but you never know. Anything can happen in the round leader game. All right, let us also give you some information. Yes, maybe say they come talking about basketball. Let's take it to basketball this morning as well and give you some wrap up right there until waiting go down, and then we'll take you back to things maybe say they happen in tennis. Not forgetting the Powerlifting World Cup in Manchester. Yes, for the NBA, Sacramento Kings against the Cleveland Cavaliers. It was a 100-point win for the Kings. Cleveland Cavaliers 100-98. Sacramento Kings 9 winner. Yes, Los Angeles Clippers they beat Philadelphia 76ers 122-112. Utah Jazz beat 126-110 Memphis Grizzlies. Yes, Jazz won. Boston Celtics beat Oklahoma City Thunders 111-94 points. New Orleans Pelicans beat Dallas Mavericks 112-103. Yes, San Antonio Spurs, it was a win 120-104 against the Chicago Bulls. Yes. And Washington Wizards. Yes, you heard me. Washington Wizards, of course, beat Detroit Pistons 106-92 points. That was how it ended in that game. Yes, and we also saw great news coming from Nigeria. Yes, where you talk about Aminu Farouk. He also has made a swap right here now from his former team, and he's now he's now with one new team. I'll let you know how that went. Of course, in the NBA, he was with the Pelicans before, but now he don't switch, or rather, with the Magic, Orlando Magic. Well, now he has switched up things right there, and in the NBA. Meanwhile, for New York Knicks. New York Knicks, of course, beat Milwaukee Bucks 102-96 points. Houston Rockets 129-107. And yes, that was how it wrapped up. Of course, Charlotte Hornets against Phoenix Suns. That was every day on CB. Sport fans, it is still right here, the frequency of champions. And we're still looking at everything when they happen in the round leader game. Football, and of course, not forgetting other sports as well. 0700000889. Let's talk about offside. Yes, and you get why I want to bring this offside matter come. Of course, we had one man who spoke about it in the course of the week. Yes, talking about offside and what it means, what it costs to football. Yes, and he say as the matter be like this, so things they happen. Wait, be say you know they're excited about. Well, we'll give you some of that. So we'll take some of your reaction on that one. I already see some of them coming in on the social media platform, and we'll also connect with the Super Eagles camp real soon. We hear they're about to, yes, as matter be like this now, the team already have left their hotel base. Yes. The team have left their hotel base and are heading to Nigeria. There they come. Are you ready for them? All right, yes. So we'll talk about that shortly. I'll bring you that report shortly. But then let us also talk about this one. I was talking about offside. And the player, yes, the former player, will be said don't look at some point in time, he was in 2017 a FIFA technical director. Yes, I'm talking about Marco van Basten. Yes, Marco van Basten, for some who can remember who he is. He don't hold Ballon d'Or before. Yes, so you can try to think about that and try to remember him. And he actually, if you say offside rule, they kill football. Offside rule, like some people have said before now, is too much for the game. All the beauty, all the fine things where be say suppose they offside rule just the quench they quench the fire in football, and he believes it's a bad rule, is a terrible rule that should be scrapped. So you go tell me this morning, what do you think about that? What do you think about football? Football without offside rule? How you reason talk to me about that. 0700000889. That is the number, yes, for us to reason together this morning right here on the Sunday Sports Show. 0700000889. Yes, the Dutch football manager and former professional player had that to say, yes, about the offside rule. When he did here as technical director, he tried to do one or two things. He tried to change some things about the offside rule, but more the matter so no pure. So you can let me know what you think about reason offside rule. Football without offside rule, I could be. Are you in support or are you against it? Should they be looking for a way out? Of course, he won the Ballon d'Or 3 times, 1988, 1989, 1992. Win FIFA World Player of the Year in 1992. UEFA Best Player of the Year. That 1992 was a beautiful year. Oleam with the Serie A Golden Boot. Of course, he's won a couple of Golden Boots right there, finishing as top scorers across leagues when in play. He was a wonderful, fantastic player, if not for injury. Yes, and we be say no conflict, let and continue. But then he say offside. Now that rule, I still never understand. He don't know who think come. He don't know people will cook this offside rule come, and he believes that they should scrap it entirely. The full offside rule, everything, they remove her. Believe say they're good for football. Do you agree with Michael Van Basten? Would scrapping offside make football more exciting, more interesting, more beautiful? This is also part of the talking points we're looking at. Let's take the calls. Hello, welcome. Hello, good morning.
Now good morning.
Oh yeah, how's it better to me?
I beg, I think thought on that Diabella matter.
You did what?
That Diabella, that Juventus player, now they say the one is at swap deal. I think talk that one.
Dybala?
I think talk about him. You cannot talk about him.
You want to swap with him or what?
No, I want to put much into the matter now.
Okay, go ahead. I hear you.
So for that guy, I think it's really baby coach don't enter that Juventus. You know what I'm saying? If you want before Ronaldo come that Juventus. This guy now the Juventus every night they do all the work with here. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But since this baby coach don't come, start to rely on Ronaldo, start to bring the guy, no trust again. I think it's time for him to leave the Juventus to, you know what I'm saying? Let him leave that Juventus. Then for offside at times that in the key game.
At times. So would you scrap him?
Yes. They'll come to draw hand for you. Your hand offside this one.
So make them scrap him completely.
Yeah, come on, but at times.
Okay.
Now hello.
I didn't hear you.
See, that we will be fan now. We don't talk like the come on. one our own team now, they go and score, like we go be another team, but let them come out and try no one.
Okay. I like say you reason now, you talk and think as you come out and I heavy you for mouth. Okay, I don't hear you. All right, the players will have their own thoughts. Not be today players don't they complain. Not be today. VAR and one drama. But then you see this offside rule. Some will tell you, say, I don't get it. I don't get it. But then there's one former player who will be saying don't sit down FIFA share before self as technical director, and he say he go scrap him if they leave him.
Hello.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Johnny Baba.
Yes, sir.
Oh, now Sonny they talk.
Sonny, welcome.
Yeah. The upside, I think they should just leave it like that, because when they just take it out, it will just damage the sweetness of the football and everything. Because you know there are some goals that people score that we know that if they score this goal, it will be okay for it. But when once they remove it away, it will not. The there will not be there again. So I suggest let the upside route should remain as upside route. Because
so
if they want to take it out, it will be another.
Hello.
So
okay, all right. Yes, thank you very much. I don't hear you. So for this last caller, now the opposite of what Baba said, they talk now. In they talk now, he said no. They make the game sweet. If they come out and now, the game no go sweet again. So this is the sweetness. The offside rule, it originated for 1863. Yes, 1863. That's when everything, you see all this offside matter, and then it starts, and then they carry and come outside as a rule, and then it originates, and then it starts. Of course, changes started happening. They started changing it, and it has continued to change, adjustment here and there, and it's been on and on. Okay, but here they say scrap it. This game goes sweet. So can you imagine? Can you visualize a football without offside rule? In your mind, it goes sweet. You go just yama yama. Hello. Good morning.
Good morning, John.
Yes, sir.
I'm Victor from Ojota. Oh, okay. Victor Wanzi, anyhow. It is well. Happy Sunday.
Thank you.
Yes, offside rule. Offside rule must stay. Say must stay. You know why?
Why?
Because it is not everybody that knows how to play ball. Now, if you allow offside, some people will just go and be conversing with goalkeeper.
Okay.
And be conversing. They will stay there. They are not playing. The team is not playing. You know. Someone will just spot them and throw the ball to the person. It will score. No offside. People will take advantage of it because they don't play ball. Offside rule will take care of those people who don't play ball. Let them play from their house. Let them play from center. Don't just go throwing ball. We did it when we were young. Okay. We stayed there. One or two of us will just be playing and pushing the goalkeeper. By the time the goalkeeper will see the goal, it will be in their net and no offside. I beg, offside must stay. Make it stay. Overstay safe. So that we will not packing the ball. Let us see you play ball. We want to see you play ball. Don't be throwing ball as if you are a two-way person. It is well. Happy Sunday again.
Thank you very much. Happy Sunday to you. Yes, Sport Radio 88.9 Umbrella FM. We'll go for small chicken break. When we come back, we'll still continue with the calls right here on the Sunday Sports Show. Still joining Baba, the Sports Diva.
Here we go. The best.
Tear down this wall.
All weekend. On
Wheeler FM. Sports Radio 88.9 Wheeler FM.
Power. Love it. Here we go. The best.
Tear down this wall.
All weekend. On
Wheeler FM. Sports Radio 88.9 Wheeler FM.
Power. Love it.
Take Brila anywhere, everywhere.
Yes, you can take Brila with you anywhere, everywhere.
The Brila app is available for free download on Google Play. It is also there on the Apple iTunes Store. Yes, on Google Play and the Apple iTunes Store.
Look out for the Brila football and microphone logo with the letters BRILA in green colour.
That is our authentic app. It gives you Brila FM, Brila.net, BrilaSports.tv, and all the extra betting tips, live score, plus our Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Google Plus, and YouTube posts.
Sports fun. You can post your videos and eyewitness reports.
Brila, BRILA. Available for download on Google Play and the Apple iTunes Store. Take Brila anywhere, everywhere on your handset.
Imagine a world without goal.
Sports Radio, 88.9 Brilla FM.
Welcome to the good life.
How's your football day going?
All the appetite is there for more. Oh, it is sensational.
Is it good? Bad or ugly?
Can he get back into it? He is all the way. Oh, you were waiting for the net to ripple. Instead, he smacked it against the frame of the goal.
Oh my kids. Let you join us for banter, analysis, reaction, plus even game show on top. Oh my kids. Every Saturday from 6 to 9 p.m. and Sundays from 7:30 to 10 p.m. on Sports Radio 88.9 Brilla FM. Oh my kids.
Well, how about day for who don't know how we market Dio?
Brilla FM, a complete deal.
Hey sports fans, you can now watch your favorite Brilla programs live on Android and iPhone devices anywhere you are. Download the Brilla app on Google Play Store for Android and the Apple App Store for iPhone users. Just type BRILA and look for the football with a microphone wrapped around it. Download the app and watch your favorite presenters live. What are you waiting for? Just type BRILA and look for the football with the microphone wrapped around it. Take Brilla anywhere, everywhere. Brilla, your home of the fans.
All right, yes, Sport Radio 88.9 Brilla FM, still the Sunday Sports Show. And I mentioned to you earlier the Super Eagles rode tonight. They did like this now, so heading back home to Nigeria with the 3 points, if at all, qualified already for the AFCON and in preparation for the Lesotho game on Tuesday. Right here on Sports Radio 88.9 Brilla FM, we got you covered on that one. But sharply, let's get to find out from the team coordinator, Patrick Pascal, Yinka Sports. Yes, he's sending in something stronger from that end, and that was just before the entire road like this now. So from the camp of the Super Eagles, right here for inside Benin Republic.
Of course, did it in style. Patrick Pascal is also right here. How happy are you? This became a fruitful journey.
Yeah,
Nigeria.
We are very happy. Well, to come all the way, from Nigeria here, though we are the, neighbors. So we are very happy because of one is as in you see the journey, and then we came here, and then they are trying to, frustrate us. So, but at the end of the day, my brother, the journey went well because of we feel so happy. Taking a point here, breaking the genes of 8 years, it's not easy. So we are very happy.
And how relaxed does the next game look like for everybody in the team now, Lesotho?
No, like I told you the other day that, you interview me, every time now we want to play like we don't have a point. The ranking is there. So you need to protect yourself. So we are going to play like we don't even take a point here. And you can see even the boys, everybody yesterday went and slept, today we are going. Business go on. So there is nothing like kind of Lesotho, they are push away. No. You need to fight. You need to do everything to make sure you have a good pot in the ranking.
Thank you very much, Patrick Pascal.
Thank you, my brother.
All right, yes, sport fans, you heard that right there. Yinka Sport, of course, finding that one from Benin Republic. Of course, the Dopak Ludo, Benin Republic is a go, and all road now lead back home. Remember the road that leads you home, that one now. Super Eagles are tracing the road home. Tracing it using the water, of course, as they return. But that was Patrick Pascal and the team coordinator, the Super Eagles, also an ex-international. Patrick Pascal, MON. He say Lesotho game. They're not using a play. They are playing every game like they don't get any point at all. Like now the AFCON qualifiers won't start, of course, and so they will play it with so much hunger. They not look anything with small picking eye. That is the voice of Patrick Pascal. Of course, big thanks to Yinka Sport for that one. And that one, it goes to show that maybe if he could be like saying that the way be before, all the French players or the home base players, some players, some fans earlier have said it's not a must win. Let's just see how the game would be. Let the coach bring in some of those players who did not play. They even play better than those who, of course, than those who played the previous game or those that have been getting playing time before now. Of course, the team Super Eagles have left their camp. They've left their hotel. And they don't enter road over 1 hour ago. Yes, since they started that journey back home to Nigeria. 0700000889. Remember that the team, yes, according to what the media officer of the Super Eagles this morning said on the show, they will go through bus. The bus will carry them to where they go enter water, enter boat, and from the boat, the same way they went is the same way they are coming back home to Nigeria. Hello, welcome.
Good morning.
Yes, good morning.
The match between Portugal and
good morning. What is your name? What is your name?
Yeah, my name is John.
John.
From Abara. Yeah.
No need for location, bros. Just your name is fine. Okay. Yes, you say what? What's your question?
Hello?
I can hear you.
Yeah. You see this VR they're using now is not good.
Which one?
But I don't admire it.
Okay.
Yesterday, Ronaldo scored clean goal. Then, what did the referee do?
There's no VAR. There was no VAR in that game.
Why did he disallow the clean goal? There's no offside. There's nothing. It doesn't supposed to happen in that way. Because our referees, they should be very careful. Especially the European referees. They should be very careful of handling match. Because such a thing, it is a country that is violence. Maybe there is something that will come out from that match. So maybe the referee could have been attacked.
Well,
it's not good like that. Somebody, country who want to qualify for the World Cup, supposed to qualify. You cannot deny them. With a clean goal, there's nothing offside, no anything that you disallow it. There's no infringement, nothing. So in fact, I was not happy yesterday.
Sorry about that. Well, even Ronaldo too not happy, and he has had a lot to say about that. Of course, the reaction to that one, he was so angry after it was denied. That would have been the winner. Oro never scored two now. That would have also been a goal for Oro for the matter. Diego Jota scored the 2 goals for Portugal. But then they also tell you say is how it happened. Serbia came back Portugal not forgetting that then carry 2 goals. I will say match to finish. Next thing they see now say sure they know they return the goals one by one, and but then that could have just been the winner, of course, if that Ronaldo's goal had if it had stood. But then can't stand. Remember that goal it entered. There was no goal line technology. The VAR no day, and somehow the player of Serbia put leg to return the ball, but we don't enter finish. Return the ball, come outside. Well, then that was what we saw in that game. I'm sure there will be much. There'll be more reports from that end in terms of that game, that goal maybe, and who knows how that thing will be last at the end of the day. 0700000889. Yes, we'll talk about it. We're looking at offside rules as well. Those are one of the talking points. We'll check out to the fans they talk on Facebook concerning that particular talking point. We'll be wrapping up the Sunday Sports Show real soon, but before we do that one, we still did live on Facebook, and we still have quite a number of things where we say we're going to make you put your voice on, put maths for the discussion this lovely Sunday morning. All right, yes, on Facebook concerning the offside rule and scrapping it. What do you think about them? I have quite a number of comments here. Let me just see if I can run through one or two. Yes, run through them real quick. I also check out Twitter. Remember now at Brilla FM 889. The hashtag, if you are tweeting, is the Sunday Sports Show. Sunday Sports Show. That be the hashtag together, or you can use triple S. That's SSS. Run out like that for me. I return to the phone lines as I try to read some from Facebook. Hello, welcome. Not ready? 0700000889. Also join the conversation using the Facebook platform, Twitter as well at Brilla FM 889. Okay, I still have some comments coming in on Paul Onuachu. Yes, the man. You got it. Hello.
Good morning, John.
Yes, good morning. Hello, I did hear you. Who they talk?
Yeah, man. Yeah, so, we talk about offside.
Yes.
And the thing is, listen to Marco Van Basten, and it is Marco Van Basten they play for then now offside, VAR loading, and most of the times that even if he maybe a striker away in B now, even if by small their hand or their leg get down offside, they measure those days, and they enjoy the fluidity of football then more. These days, they go to a small hand, in the offside, a small leg, in the offside. So, imagine he was a striker in this era. If we're paying well. So, that is it's not like I said the offside rule is totally bad. Because, one of the key goals for FIFA now, fair play. And fair play is such that nobody has extra advantage. If you say no offside, it means you're giving advantage to strikers. In football now, football those days and a man marking, everybody they close to where offside only a man marking. But now offside only there's zonal marking, there's area marking, you see draw line, you know what we don't go past. So defenders can work easily without having to be pushing people up and down. So I think the other rule should stay. It is beautiful.
Okay.
My only problem is small leg, small hand. Now this is the
Okay, thank you very much. Yes, says offside rule still not to do offside rule, and some people also have agreed with you that offside rule nothing to make it stay, and it's still add to the game. Maluda Jr. on Facebook says in that case players like Ronaldo will just turn to the opposition team keeper. Okay, Michael says if that happens, some strikers will just relax in the opposition box with the goalkeeper until there's a counter attack. If I Emirates says Michael Babastan should have seats somewhere in okay, so offside rule should not and will never be scrapped in football. Strikers should work harder. Yes, and that is what he would advise instead of scrapping the rule. All right, Suleiman says it sounds ridiculous, but I think it should be tested with one of the cadet competitions. I believe it will be very interesting to see. Jide Bim says Inzaghi will soon come out of retirement because of this. Sunday says he wants to help Morata and Rashford. Obong Udoma says even when he's please my brother. Honorable Victor Kechuku Vimba says Marco Van Stem must be a fan staker of over 2.5 goals to come out to say this. Now, wow. Tosin Nonne says, assuming it is not part of the rules, he should have been the world's highest goal scorer. James Wanley says, Ben, a VAR now want me to scrap because it's killing the fun of the game. As for offside, is a no to me. Me, they not scrap them, they should leave it. All right, and Amal Garaya. Amal Garaya says players like Morata will be getting 25 goals a season if the offside rule is scrapped. Offside rule shouldn't be scrapped, okay? And Omona over 8.5 in a match, we're going to see this time Olusegun. Olalekan Samuel said offside rule. I beg, it's part and parcel of the game, no doubt about that. It can be removed. It makes the game even more interesting. But then this is one senior man. One guy will be say get colleagues any say no. It is spoil the game. The game not sweet, not totally again. It's a bad rule. It's not good for football. It's bad for football. All right. And I don't hear from some of the fans this morning. I return to the phone lines. Hello, welcome.
Hello?
Yes, welcome.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning. Please move away from your radio.
I'm in total objection to the...
What is your name?
Yeah, sorry, my name is Mohammed.
Okay, Mohammed, your radio.
Yeah, sorry. Okay, is it better now?
But I still not going to pay me money for every time I remind you. It's better now. Go ahead, Mohammed.
I don't support offside at all. Okay. That is a very big cheating. Football is supposed to be a fair game.
All right.
How can an opposing player go and stand close to the post of the opponent and all of a sudden he gets the ball and score? Why those who be laboring since and couldn't score will now say they are the losing end? It's not Marco Van Basten to just discourage such this thing. It's not good. It's not encouraging at all. Let's stick with it. I think what they need to do is they should work on the VAR. It's really making the game boring. They should work on it. Okay. Yeah, that is just the only this thing. So offside should stay. It's very okay. It should stay. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Yes. All right. Yes. Still taking you to other things happening across the world of sport. Maybe we talk to you about the situation of things. We hear that Arsenal are still big, and people like say they don't get one kind boost to informate where they fit account for Spain now. Be say Zidane now they look Odegaard and they say be like say they don't need them for now. Not forget say Odegaard na loan come on, and a lot of the Arsenal fans, a lot of the Arsenal team, the board. The body language for the first thing now be say they don't see they found their missing rib. Yes, you're missing rib for that part of the team. Be like saying Martin Odegaard body day like this now. So, but then now alone, and there's the worry that the more Odegaard they do when the more Real Madrid go want about. Now there's a report from Spain, some parts where they say Zidane, like say Odegaard never day in the current not fitting currently like now, so this might just be a boost for Arsenal. I don't know what you make of this one. Meanwhile, for Harry Kane, talks about Harry Kane moving away from Tottenham. Harry Kane don't say I beg, may he finish with Euros first. When he finish Euros, now he go start to think about a future. So you never know for now it could be, but one thing for sure be say he's got to make a decision, and the decision so it should not be now. Make it take it time, and very very soon he will make a decision on the future. Yes, the future now, whether not Tottenham is due, I've been another place today. Of course, I don't know. There are not so many destinations currently for Harry Kane. All right, and if you take a look at the transfer market, guys, we'll be sitting on that one. We hear Gareth Bale. Gareth Bale, where we say Real Madrid want offload by all means. Baba is looking at going back. Yes, he doesn't mind going back there. He doesn't mind. And even as Real Madrid, they try everything when they do. Meanwhile, for Juventus, remember that they need the money and they don't mind, swapping all the Bala and getting someone else as well, and some Osusu to come with it, all combined together. All those one are part of the things where we say Juventus they calculate now for this international break. All right, I return to the phone lines. Make I hear from you. Hello, welcome.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning.
My name.
Your name is?
Joshua.
Oh yeah, now go ahead. I did hear you.
Okay, for the offside rule, I think they should scrap it out because But that offside rule, it makes football boring because you can labor for, let me say, 90 minutes and you score one goal and they just cancel it, then are offside. So that thing they pain well. So for my own suggestion, they should remove that offside rule. So let everybody play because I don't see any everything will benefit from it. So others we are talking saying Morata will score, this will score. So everybody will benefit for it. So, because if they start it out, everybody will train and buy players who can play like that.
Okay, so wait, let me understand you. You don't think you don't watch, at least even if not only 1 minute of the football, you don't watch out for your mind the football without offside rule. How it go be?
That football go sweet well because everybody go take caution. So the defender will let me tell you the truth. The defender, those defenders, they will be on alert. So like people like Maguire, all of them go stand. They watch ball well. So they no go they let you make they play high ball or this and that. So that is the thing. Everybody will be alert.
Okay.
So
all right.
That is my own truth.
Thank you. That's your own take, and it's valid. Yes, thank you very much for sharing your own take with us. It will be very interesting. That's the truth. It will actually be very, very interesting. That is it. Man, no lie. That's one thing me I can see. I just see drama, plenty drama. Like it could be like film, cinema. Hey. There was settle fighter here. Hello, welcome.
Hello, good morning, Judy Baba.
Good morning.
Happy Sunday to you, bro. Happy Palm Sunday.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I'm support of them leaving that offside. It makes the defense to work very hard.
Okay. That's in support for them to leave it or remove it. Which one?
They should leave it.
Okay, they should leave it.
Yes. Let there be any more offside should not be in the game. So if you get the ball, you score, no problem. So the defender will look up for it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Yes, leave it. Do not scrap it. So he says. All right, sport fans, we're on this one, and I'll be giving you some updates real soon concerning the World Cup qualifier, the games that will go down today. We saw some yesterday, some shocker. Turkey, they give people problem. Turkey, yeah. I they tell you now. They are no longer small teams. Every team is everything valid. Everybody will come outside like this. Not forget, the MPFL will of course continue, and as they continue, so we'll see big time actions. Aqua United, Lobby Stars. That game is one big game. I really want to see how that game go out. Of course, remember that last time Aqua United they came out to function, they beat MFM away from home. They beat them just anyhow for inside the MPFA. Well, not too much anyhow like that, but 2-1. And in fact, I saw that game, a clip of that game, and the way that they concede that goal. Talking about Aqua United, it was one kind goal like that. But anyway, yes. So we see that happen, and it will be a very, very interesting one to see. Not also forgetting that we'll see big ones for teams like Katsina United against Kwara United. That's another very interesting game that I also cannot wait to see. So the MPFL will be on today. 8 centers go experience action. Eyimba will not play today. They will play tomorrow, and they'll still be without Anayo. They will be without, of course, the player. We're talking about the goalkeeper John Noble as well. So all those ones still there for waiting to happen. Like the Abia Warriors, of course, they will be without Adekunle and Adeleke. Instead, they with the Super Eagles. Still hoping that maybe he will get his own debut, just like Anayo getting on. So Abia Warriors will be away from home later today. Let's take this call. I'll give you some more. Hello, welcome.
Hello.
Yes.
My name is Adamu Suraki.
Your name is?
Adamu Suraki.
Welcome aboard.
Yeah, thank you very much. My contribution is that concerning penalty that they should
offside, not penalty.
Yeah, okay.
Offside, yes.
Scrap it out.
They should scrap it.
Yes. You know, it would sound very funny if they should allow playing without offside. No. The game will be somehow. It will be. I will not enjoy the game. concerning Benin Republic, please. Benin, 8 years without being defeated at home. Most of big teams, Morocco, Cote d'Ivoire, Cameroon, they played here. There is nothing. And then some people are talking that
Hello? Oh, sorry about that. Yes, I don't know what happened to you, but I hope you can get back. All right, yes. And he was just reacting to some of the talking points we said with trash earlier, and you also can be a part of it. Join the discussion. Facebook, they vibrate. Yes, who are you not to join the vibration? Feel something, dear. All right, earlier on, we also dropped one talking point. Diego Costa, yes, is also one of the talking points we put out on the social media platform. I know that name. It sounds familiar to you, Abi. Even myself, I hear the name. I say, wait, who could be this Costa again? Costa. I can't remember. Where's it, Baba? Yes, so Diego Costa, you remember that since December, Baba never did attached to anywhere now. Yes, so he correctly now, so report quite a ton this week, yeah, like 2 days ago. Now everybody call they say shoe, Baba they come back Benfica this, Benfica that. Only for Benfica now to come for Costa hand. They for the full Costa hand like this now, say nothing like that. So nothing concerned with Costa. They're not interested. In fact, the deal was that they've agreed he would join in the summer, and 5 million euros there about that the money when they agree on. But now the club side has come to say that they don't deny the report. See, they know they sign Diego Costa. It's not in their plan. They think of how they want to finish their season, not be that one that they think. So that is the report coming from there. Meanwhile, Costa, after he left Atletico Madrid, he went back to Brazil. We heard that he was trying to speak to some clubs there, but Baba they select. Baba say he won't play Europe. He wants to play in top European leagues. He don't want to play by league. We even heard that he rejected Marcel in the Ligue 1. He no great play for them. Okay, and the question is, do you think Diego Costa, does he still have much to offer? He said that top league he won't play. He want to play in the top league. He wants to play in the big teams. Does he still have what to offer? In top league or club sides, do you think he still has it? That one said for day, and I'll just read some of the comments that has come in from that contribution. Honorable Victor Ekechukwu on Facebook says Diego Costa's age is on his side, not the Costa we all know. And maybe you mean it's not on his side because Baba is 34. Yes, he said it's not on the side because so far for me he has nothing to offer. And any big club in Europe, so I don't think Europe is that's okay. Yes, I said I don't think, except giving the coach headache by fighting players in the field. All right, thank you very much. He said he doesn't have much to offer. My little Junior says, Abego, get him a correct creative midfielder alongside him. You will see him shine again. Yes, he's 32. I beg your pardon, 34. Yes, and Ikechukwu says, yes, he can still compete in top European clubs and European teams. Thank you very much for that. Hello, welcome.
Hello?
Yes, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, so I hear you loud and clear. You're welcome. Who are you?
Yeah, my name is Emmanuel.
It matters to me.
Yes, I want to talk about the offside rule.
Offside rule, yes. Scrap or no scrap?
Please, they should not just try it. They should not just try it.
Why not? Why not?
If they try, they will spoil the fitness of the football game.
They will spoil it.
Tell you the truth. They will spoil the fitness of the football game. Let them don't remove it at all. You see, it will be opportunity for some players to score like 10 goals in a match. So they will spoil the fitness of the game. It's not just good at all. Let them just leave it as it's like this, please.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Yes, leave it. The seriousness of the game goes spoil if we're not touch charm. That is what that last caller just said. Okay, I'll take some more calls. We'll wrap up and we can still hear you. You can join the conversation. 0700000889 0700000889. Bulgaria, yes, are talking tough ahead of their game against Italy to today. Yes, and they're already preparing for that one. They're not mind. They say they want to cut Italy down. They won't bring their con down like this now. They too do. So make we see how it go be. Remember 1994? Yes, of course. Make we see what it go happen. Italy against Bulgaria later on. All right, and it's going to be a very, very interesting one. We've seen how other games go yesterday. Today will also be interesting. Right here on Sports Radio 88.9 Brilla FM, we got you covered on Football Live. Hello, welcome. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Yes.
Good morning. I greet you.
I salute you. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm fine. My name is Obizena.
Obizena.
I think no. Okay, sorry. You get what you talk today when home me. Though when I just come back from church, now you just talk that was that see Ronaldo go, see them do something. Sincerely speaking, I can't go check that goal. Almost if now maybe the head for that thing a goal because I see the line. I can't reverse them again. All look at that in a goal, sincerely speaking. But that one I one aside. Okay. And another one. This our man where you interview, this MPFL man,
Victor Ezeji.
I did look and say every time this guy they always come in frame. Because any opinion we give, we will always take him like that. We could get person we be very close to him. We don't play that kind of level where we say you go interview him, then interview that person too. They will get contrary opinion to things.
I don't know what you say. What?
If that person will interview will be like Daisy.
Yeah.
If the person come talk one thing and the other one talk one thing, that we contract. We could just carry and look at because anything with this on talk we interview. Then we just take like that. Say okay because in elder.
It's his opinion, no, na your opinion. You don't.
I know, say na your opinion. Anything we in talk, na your own opinion. But you know, so for some fans, any opinion we elder for league give, neither will take. So for people we contrarian, we they contract to them. Say no, it's not be like that. We go come review and come. That time you go start your own job now. Come give us ID because anything we talk now, we go just take like that. Say okay, that's so it be. I maybe you just find somebody who go the contrarian. Don't say only every time. I don't know whether I will tell you that. So.
My brother, I don't hear you.
All right, take care. Thank you.
Thank you very much. All right, thank you. And anyway, Sport Radio 88.9 Umbrella FM. Yes, we're still looking at how the matter be right here and how it go be. The one way don't be. The one way they say go still be now, go still be last. And they'll be waiting. It is. Anyway, 0700000889. I'm back on Facebook. Let me just take some comments on this one. Yes, Sonwachu is the man, and a lot of people are joining to congratulate him. This Palm Sunday now they won't give one palm. Sadua Victor says I beg one goal in how many games? Another 20 games before the next goal. How you tell no that one? Sadua Victor, calm down for Jesus. Yes. Anyway, Moses he says why not? Nigeria are looking for the best that can perform well. Now, if you're wondering what the reaction of fans I'm getting, it's about Paul Onuachu, and I'm asking if you are convinced. Do you think, judging by what you've seen, he got the winner against Benin? If you say he don't deserve to get a starting shirt in the Super Eagles, a starting plates in that team? Isaac says, but you should know that Osimhen is better than Onuachu, even when he does not. Okay, sorry, I'm trying to recreate your sentence. Even when he's not under pressure and create fear and demand of opposing defenders, he also has a lot of attempt. All right, Chris Omero says, okay. No, Osimhen is better. This is Sani Kudus. And Omoni, he says, don't let us be blinded as a result of the win. A better team will mesmerize us. Will mesmerize us yesterday. General is tactically clueless and can achieve anything. But the question is about Onuachu. Yes, if I am Emirates, yes, Onuachu should be given a starting shot in the Super Eagles. He is more informed than Ian Acho and Victor Osimhen. You say so? Harrison says, great for Onuachu, 70 minutes to start. He performed great. He should be given starting shirt. All right, Kelechi Joshua said the guy is good, but Raw don't know how to use him. Maluda Jr. says, for now, he's far better than Osimhen, so starting him will be the best. And Sunshine Mary says the team couldn't show their talent due to the fear of being injured. Senior man was far from the box to avoid being crippled. Oh my Jesus. Crippled say what did they beg? Did bulldozer and trailer enter the pitch yesterday? What's going on? Thank you very much, Sunshine Mary. I don't know. Now your setup, Sha. 07000088. Can I take calls? Okay. I be like saying that here we go to draw the curtain. I feel just sneak in 130 seconds. I just slim fit and in. If I feel wrap yes. As we get close, we are about to draw the curtain. And big thanks to everybody who busy join the conversation. You're watching live on Facebook. Thanks to you on Twitter at Brilla FM 889. Not too much. I feel a vibration for yeah. Yes. All the tweets. All the comments that has come in. Yes, big thanks to you. Big thanks to my guests. I had Victor Ezeji. I also had, Joy Mayaki, right there from the Powerlifting Federation. In the midst of all the footballing action since they go down. Yes, I tell you, when you talk about the Olympics, the Paralympics, all those ones still the pipeline. Nigerian athletes, Nigerian sports stars are preparing, taking tickets here and there. Anyway, Patrick Joy has a question. I just answered that. He said, what happened to Alex Iwobi? And yes, it is COVID-19. Alex will be tested positive for COVID-19. We hear he's asymptomatic. He's okay. He's fine. All right. Yes. So Patrick, there you have it. Thank you very much. And Imoki Courage says, I beg on you don't try. I owe him one cold bottle. Oh yeah, nah. Baba is very serious. I don't know. If you give him a bottle now, he won't take it because he wants to continue on this level. Continue to fire on. But do wala for you. Sport fans, Najodi Baba be my name. Of course, you can call me the Sports Diva. Big thanks to everybody. Yes, everybody. We put voice right here. Tuesday, Lesotho, Nigeria. Now, Sports Radio be this. And you know the matter they be now. We got you covered big time on that one. Of course, still looking out for the Super Eagles as they get ready to arrive and to continue for where they stop now in preparation for that game against Lesotho. You heard Patrick Pascal there talking about how they don't want to slow down. They're going at every game so that the ranking, when time reach for FIFA ranking, Nigeria self go jump again until Ogoro must jump. And so the matter won't be like this. They don't want slack at all. Remember, there's a target. Say sometime somewhere Nigeria self may they still top the ranking table now. What did they happen for Africa, the world? What's going down now? All right, so that's the dream, and so they need to win to get there. Well, now we'll go to host lads. Now we'll go to check out the matter like this. The Sunday sports show has been fantastic. Of course, tomorrow, now outside the arena we'll go there, and of course, Tata Photo Phil. Yes, and together you can join the conversation. Remember, Facebook is Sports Radio Brilla FM, Twitter now at Brilla FM 889, and at the social media platforms right here on the Frequency of Champions. And you can follow me on social media as well. For Twitter now at Joan Igbava. Yes, that is the Twitter handle. While for Facebook is Joan Igbava Ekanem. Follow on the social media platform, and we go continue the conversation. Keep talking sport, talking everything right there on the social media account. Of course, until tomorrow, yes, and until another Sunday where we shade market on the Sunday Sports Show. Make una have a fantastic day. Enjoy the rest of this week and be you, be great. Believe in yourself. Nobody if you take on for your handle, run your show by yourself and to say it's in you. It's in you. Bring it out. Offload down. As I go to all the fans, make una enjoy Football Life coming up right now.
The best.
Tear down this wall.
All weekend. On
Wheeler FM. Sports Radio 88.9 Wheeler FM.
Power. Love it. Here we go. The best.